Hola, ¿cómo estás? Este es el Punkery Show en el CNR Radio. Estamos en la ciudad San Fierro.
Rashon.
La mejor ciudad en el servidor. Yeah. So then, you already know what it is, cocksucker. This is the Punkery Show. Live from the best city in the world, San Fierro. I expected this to be in Las Venturas, so I could say La Ciudad Basura, Las Venturas. But we're not in Las Venturas. Your hosts are Rashon and Cash, live again, in-game. We're live on CNR-radio.com. And also for you YouTube cocksuckers, the ones that I care about the most. This is the Punkery Show, obviously. So obviously today, as you all know, I don't know if it's today, I don't know if it's in 22 minutes, I don't know if it's in, tomorrow, but the grand opening for the beta testers, at least, for the CNR NG server, Cops and Robbers Next Generation, is going to be available for everybody to come in and fuck about and do their things. You know, like I said before, you know, I may have said a lot of wrong things over the past 14 hours, but I was right about one thing. You know, all the beta testers out there, you know, don't be excited. Don't be like a kid in the candy shop. All right, put your purse down, grow a clock, go inside, act like you've been here before. All right, you've played GTA 5 before. Go in, find those bugs, try to break the server. All right, they always say not to try to break the server in Crazy Bobs, but the opposite has to be done for the CNR NG server. Right, this is step one to
Was
the transition.
Assassin given beta tester for this reason?
Yes, he broke the server back in, what was it, 2010 or something, back when he was like 12.
Shout out to Assassin, I think it's his birthday today.
Yes, it's his birthday. If he was 12 back then, right, in 2010, that makes him 22 or 23, something like that. I'm sure he's older now, but still, happy birthday to that cocksucker. But like I said, 20 minutes will be it'll be the grand opening of the FiveM CNR NG server. You know what I mean? Now, last night I put these. I put those because the word "those" is very important in that donkey day. I didn't say those just to be, you know, random. I said those for a reason. But I put those beta testers notice, even though it was a wrong notice. But still, the message of that defunct donkey day, 'cause I put defunct in the title. It is the first defunct donkey day since 2019, I believe, since Marius. I think Marius was the last defunct donkey day. But the message is still the same. You feel me? What was my message actually? Oh yes, even though I have to also pay attention to detail because I didn't and no one else did.
Well, I don't really blame you because you couldn't have known, because from your point of view it looked how you described it, right? So like if I were the admin on the CNR NG server and I came in and I saw a bunch of yellow people saying hi, 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 hi to each other instead of like what the pin is saying, the pinned message, I would also be like, what a frick, you know?
Yeah.
So I understand from your point of view, but yeah, to Probopat, because he said, oh, the beta testers useless. It wasn't really like that. So when we came in, we were given just default Discord role that you always get when you join some server. So all the channels were locked to us. We didn't have permissions. I didn't even have permissions to change my name because my default Discord name is different than Cash. So I PM'd Marcus Reed about it, and he was
Isn't
like,
Navarro,
"Oh,
right?
yeah, Navarro. Okay, I'll call him Navarro." Damn, I never, like
I'm
all
just
the
joking.
people,
I'm
all the
joking.
people have different names now on the new game. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I PM'd him like I can't change name, and he was like, "Really? You don't have permissions?" So I don't think he even realized that we don't have permissions to do some stuff, and we can't see some stuff. So the activation channel was the only channel that we could enter, and there was no message pinned for us. We couldn't see anything. So everyone, like, I even got PMs like from Coleon. I got like message like, "What are we supposed to do?" You know, like we didn't know what to do, and the activation channel was the only one open. So we just like were okay, hi. You know, we didn't know what to say. And then when we actually were given the yellow name, the yellow role tag, whatever, then we were able to see the message on the top. It's just like unlocked, you know? Yeah. So that's why people said hi, 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 hi. And then when they were given, like, when we become the egg yolk, you know, the yellows, then we could see the message, and that was it, really. So yeah. But he's like trying to be official all the time, I guess. Like, I could also write, "Hi, I'm Cashin, I'm here to beta test this shit," you know. But the link was added later on. If you go and see, his post is edited, and the link has been added to his.
Oh yeah. He edited it since then. I was muted by
Yeah.
the way when I said that. But what I said, and you reacted was I was confusing because at the time I took the screenshot, Board at least put his name. And then you said what you said, but yeah, he edited it later and put his stuff
And
in
that.
it.
And that's really because he didn't see the message before either, right? He was just.
Yeah,
So that's
he
what
probably
happened.
didn't. He probably didn't.
Unless
Yeah.
he had some leaks, like some, you know.
No, probably not. But it was kind of funny.
It was. I mean, because when I
At the
see
moment.
it, because when I see it, like, then I started to think. At the first, I was like, "What the hell is Rashon about?" You know.
No.
But then I started to think about your point of view, and I'm like, well, you came in the channel a bit late when we were already yellows, right? We were like, we didn't have the default status. We already have yellows on your screenshot. So obviously you missed that, you know, and even like you couldn't see how the channel looks from our point of view because you're admin, so you probably could see the pinned message all the time, right? We just didn't. So yeah, from your point of view, like, what the hell? The message is there, and those punks are like hiring each other. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, it was a bait. It was a bait. Then again, I don't think anyone else realized either. You know, and yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna address it in the CNN News tonight. You know what I mean? And
So thanks for bashing us for nothing, Rashon. Really, first day.
yeah, first day, you gotta make sure these beta testers are on their feet, cocksucker. You know what I mean? Even though that was a mean way to do it. But yeah, you gotta make sure you're on your feet. But I can practice what I can preach as well. You know what I mean? I can sit here, put my purse down, because I woke up this morning, I looked at my phone, and I took a look at the donkey, right? And I was like, I'm reading these comments, and I'm like,
But I'll give you that.
I guess
like,
they couldn't see, huh?
I mean, in words of Pucks, grow a cock.
That's
Whatever,
right.
right?
That's right. I can put my purse down.
and-
I can grow a cock and admit.
No, I want to say at least you have one, because I think a lot of people in your situation would realize their mistake, or that it wasn't how they thought it was, and they would just delete the evidence, you know, they would delete the video or whatever, like they
Yeah.
never said anything. But you left it there. That was kind of
I don't know.
props to you, Rashon. Props to you.
Yeah. Thank you. All of the defunct donkeys stay on the channel. You know, there have been a few. There have been I think there have been two. Marius, that I guess I accused of cheating, even though he was already a cheater. I guess I was wrong about that instance, but I kept it on and gave it a defunct tag. And
Mine was kind of defunct too.
I'm not sure about that, cocksucker. The other
Kind of
one.
was.
Well, listen, the other one was, I think it was on Rayleigh. He was basically being, basically what Lady Eagle did is what I accused, or what everybody accused Rayleigh of doing. I don't remember what it was. But, after that was defunct, then I put a donkey on Lady Eagle for doing the same thing. Although Rayleigh's donkey was really fun, so I sang in that donkey, right? I think I did. Did I? I don't remember. It's one of the two that I sang in. So I couldn't delete it, you know. But all donkeys that are defunct stay on the channel. The problem is that a defunct donkey cannot be the last donkey on the channel for too long. So I'm gonna have to really dig. I was already suggested a donkey, but I have to look more into that. But yeah, we can't have a defunct donkey today, being the last donkey today. You feel me?
You're getting a lot of messages and requests from people. Hey, Rashon, I have some dirt on this dude. Give him a donkey.
Well, I've only got one. Only one person told me that there is an aim butter who made a mayhem montage with aimbot in it. I need to look on that person.
Still, 15 years after the game has came out, people still
That's right.
bust themselves in their own videos.
That's right. People
Really?
still fuck up in their own videos on a 15-year-old game. How about the server game? How about that? I mean, who doth thunk, honestly, that people would still do that in 2021? But to be fair, I mean, probably some of these cocksuckers were not born when Sam came out. I mean, we're almost at that point. You know what I mean? So that's how it'll be. But yeah, you know, the donkey will stay. It's already got, you know, as they say, any publicity is great publicity. You know what I mean? You know, even though it is fake news, the title is against those beta testers. I mean, the beta testers right now are like the most enviable group of all of CNR right now. And to throw some shade at them, even though it's not correct, is clickbaity. How about that? It's clickbaity. We've resorted to clickbait, cocksucker. You know what I mean? So that's how it be. That's how it is.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah, it happens, you know. So 30 beta testers have been, you know, selected. Let me see if I can count how many are in the Discord. So there are 9 online. There are 8, 10, 13 offline. So how's the math? 8 plus 13, 21. There are 21 in the Discord. One of them PM'd me saying it was just a meme. I'm not gonna say who that person is.
It was just a meme.
I think they applied out of memery and are not actually gonna test, which is funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would do that? What the hell? There's people who wanna be, and this dude just took a spot for someone that actually wanted to do it.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Yeah. Whoever this dude is, they are a grade A asshole. I know who you are, but I'm not gonna expose you, you cocksucker. You know? But that's on them, you know. That's on them. If they want a meme, then that's just what it be. You know, you're gonna miss the opportunity to be able to be on the Discord. Now, I'm not too sure what's going on here because I'm looking at the beta announcements channel, and it says, and Navarro posted, server opening tomorrow, May 7th at 12 p.m. First of all, there's a problem because tomorrow I have my second COVID vaccine at 1:15.
Already?
Yes. So I will not be. Well, it's 12 o'clock. I'm not going to join before I go, I guess. I'm not going to be around for the festivities, you know what I mean? I got to get my second COVID vaccine. Gotta go to the pharmacy, they'll give it to me. I gotta sit in the store for 15 minutes to make sure that, all is good and all is well. You know what I mean? And I hope that the second dose of the vaccine does not bedrid me for the entire weekend. Because that would suck. That would suck,
Make sure you get vaccinated in the left arm. Because apparently, people have problems with their hands or arms, they hurt like hell. So for obvious reasons,
Yes, you gotta make sure you get the vaccine in the off arm, yes.
You wanna be able to butter the bread and cut the broccoli you eat already.
Yes, you gotta make sure that the broccoli is cut, yes. Exactly. So the dominant hand, the right hand, has to be able to do all of the stuff, you know what I mean? But what if on a play CS joke? I mean, you gotta move around with the left hand, you feel me? I mean, be a great exercise, I guess, huh?
You can be like that one girl. Did you see that video? I think she's from Spain. Or maybe she's American, Spanish. I don't know. Hispanic. She literally plays CS with one hand. She's switching between keyboards, moving, and then she has mouse nearby and she starts shooting. But she's literally disabled. I don't know what happened to her, if she got her arm amputated or she was born that way. There was a clip of her getting a clutch or something, or 4 people she killed in a round. It was crazy, how she moved. She literally has to move, then she has to stop moving and reach for the mouse, spray down, and then move again, it's... So, I mean, if she can do it, you can do it, Rashon. There's no excuses.
Well, I mean, that's perfect, because she'll never be accused of moving while shooting, I mean, when you take a look at some joke players...
That's actually one thing that she can't, she don't have to anti-strafe or whatever it's called.
That's right, she can, strafe around, hold A, press D, go straight to the mouse, and, she'll already be stopped. That's that's a great idea, to play with one hand, you feel me? It's a good habit to not move while shooting.
I'm pretty sure she still has to anti-strafe, though, because when you're moving, there's a delay between your side moving speed goes to 0. So before she switches from keyboard to mouse, I'm pretty sure she taps the opposite button.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, so she's still kind of
the same hand.
Yeah, she still kind of have to do it, but I don't know.
Although
props to her, though. I mean, I think I could never. It's
well, when life gives you lemons, you gotta get lemonade. You feel me? That's what you gotta do. And then the lemons have been given to the testers as well. You feel me? Now, like I said, I'm not too sure if the server's gonna open in 5 minutes. First of all, Weed said that
3, 4.
4.
By the way, that timer is broken for me. I opened the timer yesterday on the Chrome, and now it doesn't display anything. So I literally have to use Edge for this. Microsoft Edge is back for the
pretty nasty
timer.
They copied Chrome. It's Chromium, but that's a meme, very meme. But it says, or he posted that it'll open Friday, May 7th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, which is the only time zone that matters, obviously. But it's 12:56 p.m. right now, so I'm kind of confused what happened, because if the server was supposed to open today at noon, it is 56 minutes past that time. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know. It was some weird time. Only Navarro knows what time he's on.
Yeah, only he knows, cocksucker. But either way, because it'll depend on the Sierra News tonight whether or not the floodgates have opened, or if they're going to open tomorrow, or if whatever. But still, all y'all beta testers, I just had to, even though it was a false donkey, just had to poke y'all bits, you know, in both the CNR News and the Donkey Day, because I did mention in the CNR News that the list of beta testers were interesting. And I don't know if that's... I don't know if I say interesting in a positive way. So, you know, gotta make sure that you all are on your feet. You feel me?
I mean, I don't know. There were some people added that I thought 100% they would be added, and some people that I didn't think they'll be added. But I still, now that I see their name, I think I know why they were added.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a, you know...
It's so, like, it seemed to me also that... I don't know if it was that much put into the decision, but I think it was like a rounded mix of like players that have been long around. I've seen one dude get it who I don't really know, but he said that he has a lot of FiveM experience.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that, yeah.
I've never heard of that. I mean, I've never seen his name, but he's like written that he has plenty of FiveM experience. And it also seems like people, well, this is just my speculation. I don't know shit, obviously, but I can speculate. I think also they were kind of picked a bit. It feels like they tried to cover a lot of time zones, maybe. Like,
Maybe.
you know, I don't know. I feel like there were a lot of different people picked. Like in Indian, American, European. Well, I don't know so much like if any Australians were picked or, you know, like Oceania. But we don't think we have that many players from there. So.
Yeah. Well, it was what I was gonna say is that I saw a bunch of Sam, which is obvious. Yeah, I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to say that because, you know, everybody has their own ways of doing stuff. But whenever I see Sam, I'm like, I wonder who picked those cocksuckers. But I'm not saying anything, you know. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm not gonna say any names, even though the names are very obvious. You know, yeah, I'm just babbling. But yes, pretty obvious. But I'm not gonna say anything. Not gonna say anything whatsoever, cocksucker. You know what I mean? The beta testers have been picked. I'm sure that there's you can you know, criticize the people that I picked. The difference is that the people that I picked are not really guessable. Whereas if I look at some people, I think I could guess who they picked based on... Anyway, that's how it be. Still, either way, hopefully that these beta testers, it's 1 p.m. right now, so I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're gonna let
on the radio.
Server open, enjoy. But the server is open, cocksucker. The server is open as we speak. So all of the beta testers that are in the server can now go in and fuck shit up. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta fuck shit up. My boy Tank got picked to be a beta tester as well. Pretty surprised about that, to be honest with you. Very surprised, but he's been on fire. Yeah, my boy Tank. You feel me?
What was that?
I said my boy Tank has been.
Was that beep 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 or for you too, or did I just hear that? Oh.
I don't hear a beep.
Oh, the timer. The timer is beeping. Holy shit.
XD. Yes, the timer is beeping.
It almost killed my ears.
But like I said, my boy Tank, he's been on FiveM for a while. He's played FiveM servers for a while, you know what I mean? So he has legit FiveM experience, you feel me? So, you know, shouts to my boy Tank going in, possibly. Last night yesterday he said he had to re-download FiveM. XD. But, yeah, fuck shit up. That's what you gotta do. And that alarm beeps for you. That means that you get your ass in the server. That's what it means. Gonna get your ass in the server. Obviously, I gotta stay here to conduct the radio, obviously. But you gotta get your ass in the server. And your eyes will go wide open. And probably fry.
Let's see.
You know? But here's a few tips, obviously. Now, do you launch Discord as an administrator? You probably don't.
I don't know if I did now.
You probably don't, because there have been times where you can't be heard or whatever. But in order for... It's very annoying, to be honest with you. In order for your FiveM to be linked to your Discord account, your Discord has to be not set to run as administrator. Somehow it doesn't work with it ran as an administrator. You know, for the FiveM thing to authorize, because I guess the server needs authorization or whatever. Yeah, the server needs authorization. Discord authorization or whatever, and it can't bypass it if your Discord is run through administrator. It's very annoying because I like to run Discord through administrator because if I have other shit in the background. There are some programs or games that you cannot talk while you're playing the game or while the game is up and use push to talk at the same time, which is very geeky, and it's very dumb. Although I don't really go in Discord while playing FiveM to start with, so I guess it's not really much of a problem. But yeah, you gotta make sure that's turned off. I'm actually not quite... I don't remember how do you link Discord to FiveM. I guess there's some shit about it, or if it's automatic, I really don't know. But that's one tip. Obviously, make sure that you put your password in. Remember your password. Remember your password, obviously. Write it down in a notepad. I know there are a lot of people...
In a notepad. Okay, in a notepad.
Yes, in a notepad.
Get it tattooed on on a forearm.
Exactly. Get it tattooed on your forearm. Make sure you do not forget it and all that. Although I'm sure that someone else can help you if you forget it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Go and check your skin, all that snits. That's really it. Just make sure that you have a fun time on that snits. And I know there are a few people out there that are sad that they were not able to be beta testers the first time around. I know one person in particular, I'm not going to say their name either. But I'm not too sure if they'll do the same thing. Wait, hold on.
What?
Never mind. I think I just realized I said something 10 minutes ago that I should not have said. Anyway, or you're just going to forget about that. But hopefully all you guys that were not able to be part of the beta tester program now will be able to in 2 weeks. I'm not too sure if the current beta testers will continue to be able to test in 2 weeks. I don't have information about that, but we will see what happens, guys. Are you on the server yet?
No. I will go after we are finished.
Not that. So let's see.
So I can focus.
Let's see. So Alexi. There's a guy named Azuma on this. I have no idea who that is. Azuma. No clue. Kaleon is on the server right now. Colgate, Navi, and Dusty Flop / Harry Thompson. Oh, Snorkel's on the server. So I thought the guy was dead. Holy snits. I thought Snorkel was dead, but he's alive and in the flesh on the server right now. I do have one gripe with the server, though. You know what that is?
Who?
I have one gripe with the server.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Spill your beans.
It's hosted in the UK.
Oh, see, I like this, because it's gonna be reversed. like on Crazy Bobs, everyone from NA had like tiny little pings, and you could instantly spot people who were from NA or Canada or whatever. From USA or Canada, sorry. But now it's reversed, you know. Now Europe's have low pings and you have like 125 or something.
That's right. It's pretty snits. Well, first of all, it's funny because there was a vote on where should the server be hosted, and you know, what C did, right? He put a bunch of flags. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He put a bunch of flags in the or did he actually? Anyway, there were a bunch of flags you could react to, right? There was a Canadian flag, a U.S. flag, a Great Britain flag, and obviously there's a Finnish flag for fucking Blister. I guess he put that in. But literally, hold on, I want to see if I can find it. But the gist of it is that literally, all of the Europs picked the UK. Every single one.
Really?
Every person from North America picked, I think, Canada. So that was just a basic outnumber. Like, completely outnumbered. All the Borats outnumbered. Excuse me. All the Borat admins outnumbered all of the North American admins. Right? And that is how the server is hosted in the UK. You know? Usually the UK is a problem.
How didn't European admins split up though, you know? Some voted for, I don't know, for Germany, some for France, some from UK. Because then you could still win if they weren't like unanimous. Like if they weren't like all voting for the same thing, you know?
I don't know, because it's probably better for all the Europes just to come together and pick a country that is in Europe. You know what I mean? I guess the Canada-America thing was just since... Well, the server was hosted in America. Crazy Bob's not Canada, I don't think. Or maybe it was. Some Toronto or Chicago, I don't fucking know. One of the two. But, you know, still... Even if you combine the Canada and America votes, the UK votes highly outnumbered it. You know what I mean? So that's I cannot find the poll. I wish I could find the poll because I think it's kind of funny. But that's how it be. That's how it be. You know, outnumbered.
Got outnumbered, man.
That's right. I mean, back in the day, this was, you know, a server of America. Back in the day when John, you know, he was 28 years old, playing CNR as a little youngin', you know, probably his Pentium 3 back then, you know. He didn't have radical political views as he did right now, or at least didn't really show them off. You know, John back then was in a pool of Americans, even let's call UK people there as well. You know, probably Northern European as well. And now we have all been taken over. You know, the player base has moved south into the east. We got our Indos. You feel me? We got PH and all that. It's and Europe, I mean, America has dried up, just like how, you know, American players have dried up in CS Joke. They've dried up in SAMP as well. They all play Valorant now, obviously. A nasty ass game, and
exactly, it's pretty nasty.
It is. And now we're left with all Europe. That's what it'd be, all Europe. Shout out to Code Shadow as well. He gave me a link to a eGay listing for a 5900X. I was like, it's because obviously I'm still jelly of Tank, who got a 5950X. I think him and FluxSam may be the only guys known to man on this server that have. Does FluxSam? I have no idea actually. FluxSam has a $1,000 motherboard, which is ridiculous. But Tank, I think is the only guy I know the man right now on the server. Probably Fluxan, probably getting it wrong. But I know Tank for sure has a 5950X. Pretty jelly about that, but Code Channel gave me that link, that eGay link to 5900X, and pulled the trigger, cocksucker. You know what I mean? Pulled the trigger on that one, and I'm sure it'll sit in the closet for 2 months, because Anyway, I'm just stupid. But we'll see what is done with that. You feel me? You know, I can run FiveM at 500 FPS after that one. Can't wait. Can't wait. You know, that's how it be. That is how it be. FiveM is on the horizon. Weed was like, oh, this is a great time to record. Well, we'll see about that. I'd rather record. Yeah, record stuff. I don't know.
Like the content?
Yes, content. You know, maybe I'll be asked to do a second trailer or some shit. You know, no idea. All I know is that that trailer has revitalized my SnitTube channel. You feel me? That's what it be. It's revitalized it. The CNR news after the CNR news that was after the trailer got an obscene amount of views, at least for CNR news about that. So
really?
Yeah, it did.
Damn.
It did. That's huge. You know, listen, back in the day, why do Rate My Chase if anyway? Yeah, why do Rate My Chase if a 3-minute video that gets 30 comments because of people raging could get the same amount of views? You feel me? That's how it be. Less efforts, more views. That's what I call it. You feel me? That's how YouTube works. You know, a meme, a big meme. But
Damn, you're gonna be as big as Sheep Focus.
I don't know about that. She has her Gary's Mod thing patted down. You feel me? I'm not a Gary's Mod player. You know, I haven't played Gary's Mod since like 2014, so not too sure about the Gary's Mod snits. You know, I'm trying to get some CS Joke content going. You know, put up another Road to Gold Nova video yesterday, first time in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure that I finish the Gold Nova series before I D-rank back to silver. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna do rank to silver, are you?
No.
Yo, Rashon. There's an issue. I actually tried to connect now.
Oh yeah?
Connection rejected by server. This server is currently on allow list only mode. You must have a Discord client linked to your FiveM account in order to join.
That is right.
But I didn't even get any prompt, you know, to link the accounts. So is it because I'm running Discord in admin? I mean in elevated, you think? Is that why I'm not getting a prompt to link the accounts?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. I don't remember how it goes, really. Maybe you have to restart Discord, not have it be an admin. Maybe if you launch FiveM, it'll give you a prompt. I'm not too sure. I'd have to do it myself, but it's pretty gee, honestly, because I love to have Discord run as admin, you know.
Yeah, because I got used on running it as an admin, because if I didn't, then we used to have problems in CNR, like it wouldn't work sometimes.
That's correct, yes. I don't know why Discord even does that. I think it's pretty stupid.
Oh well, I guess I'll have to wait till the end of the show. I also have to quit out of Discord and trash stuff. It's okay, it's still gonna be here tomorrow. The server won't go away.
Yeah, it's not gonna get DDoSed, you know. Well, you know, still.
Don't give them ideas.
It's you never know. I mean, listen. I mean, I'm already pretty snitted that I gotta go get my vaccine, you know, and I won't be around for that snit. You know what I mean? At least for the most part, you know. But the vaccine is very important. You feel me?
Do you know that some are already establishing themselves on the servers? How do you feel about it?
Oh, well, you know
Christy
how...
Edge already the best hitman on the new server.
Well, you know how Sam is, Sam gets their people in, Sam sucks each other, We all know how Sam is.
Where's your DMH buddies? They don't play. Metal Face is not here.
Uh,
Are you interested?
Gumail got accepted to be a beta tester, you feel me? He's not even
Is that
in
how you
Discord.
call him? Gumai?
Yes, Gumail, yes.
I thought it's Gumli.
What? Say
I
it?
was saying it wrong all the time. Then.
How did you say it?
Gumli.
Gumani?
Gumli.
Gumali?
Yeah. Sort of like that.
Lol. That's the first time I've heard someone say his name like that. But no, the U is a U sound. So you got a what now?
We have it's kind of reverse rule here. So in Bosnia, in old Yugoslavia, there was a rule. Piši kao što govoriš. So you would directly write down things as you heard them. So I say them like I read them, I read them in my Slavic way, and then I just say him that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know how his name was pronounced.
How about that? But DMH is not, they're not, too concerned about making their presence known as soon as the opportunity arises, except for the killer. He's a bit different, but he did invest in Dogecoin. You feel me? Back in the day, so that's how it be.
I mean,
Hold on, we got a cheater alert on San Fierro right now, Gogzucker. We have a cheater alert. Stand by for 20 seconds. If you can hear my keyboard, then watch out. Oh, for fuck's sake! I pressed the Windows key by accident. Yes, I gotta ban this cheater, you feel me?
wow, monitoring 2 games now, Rashon. It's gonna be hard for you.
Very tough. Very tough. There's another cheater. There are 3 cheaters on the server.
Isn't there like 26 people on server? And 3 cheaters?
There's 57 on the server right now. And there's a 3rd guy. His name is 22 Savage. I don't know if he is cheating, though. His account is brand new, so I'm just gonna ban it. Playing. Oh, what's his name? 59 cheats. Playing with. How to spell? Fuck's sake. Cheaters. There you go. 3 bans in 30 seconds. About that. That's how you do it, cocksucker.
Proficient.
That's very, very, very proficient, very efficient. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. What are we talking about?
The spelling of the name, the Sam, and the DMH absence.
Yes. The DMH is not very concerned about making their presence known as soon as it's possible, except for the killer. But he invested in Dogecoin, and now he's a very well-off individual. So I guess when you have that, you are good.
You should always listen to the investors of CR.
True. The killer is a very successful investor. Put a lot of cash into Dogecoin a long time ago. Sphinx McGee told the killer that Dogecoin and cryptocurrency was going to be a huge waste of time and resources, and you'll shoot yourself in the future for making this decision. Well, those words did not age very well. And now the killer is he is well off with the Dogecoin, you feel me? So that's how it does. That's how you do. And that's how it is. Invest in crypto today. Actually, no, I hate crypto. Fuck it. Go fuck yourself.
Who are you now, Tony Soler?
No, Tony Solar is interesting. He's an interesting person.
He's also suggesting people to invest into Bitcoin.
I ain't doing that. Code Shadow's whatchamacallit, YouTube account was nearly fucked because of that. You know what I mean? Now we've got with car mods. Remove your mods. I mean, honestly, you know, what is this?
What mods does he have? Light mods?
Well, his car was like grinding on the ground or something. Also, we have another problem on the server. CandyAss just said, also, have you ever wrapped duct tape around your penis? 2 question marks.
Have you?
That's... no, that's never crossed my mind. I don't know what's...
I have.
Well... well, not too sure to say about that one. But that is, either way, a problem.
Sus.
Yeah, it's a huge problem.
So CandyAss is back?
Apparently, the Samp gods have restricted him off of the server and off of Discord for the past month and a half, but now we are...
Really? It was their doing?
Yeah, the Samp gods have done it, and thank God for that. But now he is apparently back, and I'm sure that his content, as far as, you know, because we all know that Parrish's content is very coveted, but CandyAss's content, I think, is the second most coveted on the Discord. So stay tuned for that, cocksucker. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a problem. A big problem. Yes, that's how it is. It's this joke, huh? What a great game. It's a great game. I haven't played the game. I barely played the game. I've won 8 of my last 9, although...
8?
Yes.
Who's boosting you?
Well, let's take a look at the history. I've been boosted by several people, to be honest with you. Let me get the joke stats on here. Gotta look through the match history of 8 of my last 9 games. Let me alt tab and look at this, because apparently this laptop I have not. This laptop I have not logged into joke stats.
This dude needs mechanic, I think.
He does.
More than you need vaccine.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Let's see here. So 8 of 9 streak. First 6 were in Dust 2. The first game was on April 24th, which was a meme game. Complete meme game. We had Aries on the team, you feel me? Aries on the team.
I can't say anything about people anymore. I'm just gonna say because they get upset when I comment.
Listen, sometimes listen. They gotta put the purse down and grow a cock. Alright? If you're being criticized, you gotta grow a cock. Alright? That's basically what it is. Alright? No one's gonna give you any favors.
It's time for you to grow a cock.
Aries isn't complaining. Alright?
Poor girl.
She's not complaining at all. All the other guys are complaining and being sad. But Aries on the team. But must cancel that out. You feel me? I was pretty snits. You feel me? It was a really weird game. I think Muss was baiting the entire game. But I guess he has to. They didn't hit 8 first kills. I don't know what to say about that. But our team was baiting the entire game. I mean, I think that we found ourselves sitting in one place too long. And I was like, we're not doing anything. So I'm just going to do something. So I ran out and died a lot of times. 21, 25, 80, I was pretty good. 94, but still going negative against Silver Elite Masters was not very good for me. Didn't feel good. But that was still a win. Next game, a Dust 2 game. Played with Vega 5 days later. I didn't play the game for 5 days after.
Who's Vega playing with now that he's not playing with Purple TV people anymore? Is he literally solo queuing all the time?
Himself and me. But I don't really play
Oh.
I haven't played all that often, so basically, he might solo queue once in a while, and he plays with me. But Dust 2 game, we won 16-9, Mega, pretty good, 27-17. Kicking
You
ass.
play a lot of Dust. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, Dust 2. That is what we did back.
Your home turf.
It's home turf. See, Backfire basically put it the right way.
So where's your home turf? Like in the pit? You like to sit in a pit a lot, or?
My home turf is not. Okay, my home turf. Let's see, on the CT side, my home turf is. It used to be Beambop. It used to be B. I used to play B all the time in Dust 2, but I play along a lot more. But this Dust 2 game again. We won 16-9, easy. You know what I mean?
No, I interrupted you. I'm gonna do it again. What did Backfire say?
I forgot about that. Backfire said, Dust 2. What do you say? Fuck, it was very good. Dust 2 is like the fuck. What did he say?
Gotta write down things.
Yeah, I do.
You're my age now.
Yeah, okay, he basically said it's the girl you go back to, when you're having a hard time. You go back to that girl, and you make up fuck. Basically, what he said. He said rather. Dust 2 is the makeup bitch. It's the home turf. It's it's where you go back to have some comfort after playing other maps. You feel me?
Yeah, but then you do it, you feel dirty after.
Yeah.
Like, why did I go play with all those Russians and Turks?
Yeah. Then again, the guys on this team. There was one Russian. I think there was a UK dude on this team. I could be wrong. And there's a guy named Squatosaurus. That doesn't sound very Turk or Russian. So it was a very, I think it was a Western European type game, except for one Russian on the team. But felt good because I was the highest rank in the team and the lowest. Wait, the highest rank in the team and the bottom frag. Easy. Went 13-17. I had 9 assists. The site says I had 10, but I had 9 assists, obviously. 0 first kills. I had the only player on the team in the game with no first kills. So
what were you doing? Snoozing?
I think listen, I was growing a cock. I was trying to go in. I was going in, and I was not getting entries.
Got denied all the time.
And I was dying,
to get in.
and I got traded. That's basically what it is. Yes, I got denied. I went in and got denied, basically.
See, I don't mind you play a lot of Dust. I found it funny. Sorry to talk about Pervo TV again, but apparently there's been a match yesterday where a certain person played who plays Vertigo only, almost.
Yes.
And they got screwed. 0-16 was the score.
How's that possible?
How is it possible?
How is that possible? I know you're talking to about to. I want to see. I need to see their match history. Let's take a look here. Let me see if I have their match history. I mean, getting 16-0'd against the Europeans. That is funny. Let me see this match right here. I know who you're talking about. Please load, please. We're on live radio. CSJokestats.gg.
Are you buying this thing? CSGO stats inside CS.
I have done that, yes. I have bought that. Oh, I see the game. Oh,
you have?
I see the game. Yep, I see it.
Why would you buy it if there's CSGO stats? I mean, it's only like $1.
Yeah, it's only no skin off my bones, cocksucker. No skin off my bones.
Cheap.
I mean, it's very cheap. What do you think I am, cheap?
Says a dude who doesn't have a table and a chair.
Oh, I see the game right here. They were against the 5Q, and they got shit on. Wow. They were all Master Guardian 2s and 1s, huh? I think they should at least won a round. I mean, come on, dude. They should have at least won a round. You can't get... If you get 16 by any European group, that is... You're bad! You're bad. Listen, I've had worse games against worse... ranks in Vertigo. I've been screwed by the queue. I've had silvers on my team. Silver 1, Silver 2 on my team, right? And we got placed against... let me find the game right now. Alright, I'm going to tell you what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm sure I'm not going to put this on for the radio audience. This is the joke segment of the show, by the way. I'm trying to find the game where we got screwed by Master Guardian DMG dickheads. Let's see here. Yep, here we go. Here we go. I found it, cocksucker. So I'm going to send you 2 screenshots, Kesh, alright?
Okay.
I'm going to send you 2 screenshots, and you're going to tell me who the better players are, okay? Because I don't think this is not an excuse, alright? I don't think it is an excuse. I actually don't, alright? There's one, and there's the second. Now let's compare the ranks of the other team. Now obviously,
Well, you did pretty good. What the hell? You got 6 rounds versus MGs and Eagle.
That's right. And the underranked guy is a Smurf. Obviously, they're 5 cube.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We had a random Silver 1 and a random Silver Elite. We got 6 rounds. Backfire was watching, he was like, ooh, they're bad.
How did you do such a good impersonation? Sorry, my God. But that really sounded like you.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I don't see how we got 6 rounds. I mean, it was a tough game. And we got our ass kicked in. Vega does not know how to play Vertigo. We put Vertigo in the queue. We got into it. He was like, oh, it's not my fault that we're playing a game that I didn't want to, of a map I don't know. Well, you could have told me you could have told me Vega not to have the Vertigo in the map pool, but that is neither here nor there. But not an excuse. Not an excuse, cocksucker. You feel me? Now, obviously, okay, I'm not gonna talk snit, but Team America, cocksucker. Team America comes into Europe and they overachieve. That's how it is. We only got 6 rounds, but still, that's how it be. Look at President Pope, though. I mean, come on, dude. President Pope, no headshots.
What the hell? He was 89. Wow, he played good.
Yeah, he did. Look at President Pope.
A headshot ratio, 6%. Damn. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Like a half of a kill? With headshot? With 18 kills, what is 6%?
No, he had 4 op kills. I don't think that really does it. But yeah, no excuse whatsoever. Anyway, let's go to the match history. Let's go back to the match history. Alright, let's see here.
So wait, are you close to ranking up now then? If you won 7
maybe,
out of 8?
maybe. Although none of the games except for 1 or 2 were really that overwhelmingly good. So
and they were like against the same ranked people or lower?
Well, let's continue. All right, so third game of the winning streak. Played with Vega, obviously. I had a really good T side. And then CT side, everybody else got the kills. So I ended up 4th, which is a great game. 22 and 19, obviously. Vega going 22 and 14. We won 16-9. Easy game. Their top frag on the other team was a Silver Elite. He threw like 37 flashbangs. He's a professional. I think he's he's a flashbanger. He's Silver Elite Master, and I think he'll definitely be a MG in a month. So 3-game winning streak. 4th game of the winning streak. You feel me? I played with Zesmo and Innocent and their friend. Basically, I got carried my ass off, you know. Zesmo kicked ass. We had a random who kicked ass. Their friend kicked ass. You know, I went 13 and 9, you know, not bad. We won 16-3. Easy game. Easy game. That is game 3 of the winning streak. Game 4 of the winning streak. Wait, that was game 4. Game 5 of the winning streak. Played with Colgate and Player Q, and whoever knows, playing with Colgate and Player Q is basically an automatic win. We won 16-6. I went 15-9, fourth on the scoreboard, obviously. But
Were they both have Smurfs? I know they share but...
They both have Smurfs. They share Smurfs, you know. They got Smurfs. I went 15-9. I was not a baiter bitch, though. Since I knew we were going to win, I did some... I tried to entry as much as I could. 5 first kills, cocksucker. So I grew a clock. You know what I mean? The more you got first kills, the more that you grow a clock. And even though I was fourth on the scoreboard, I was still the 4th best player on the team overall. So I can live with that. You know what I mean? So that is the 5-game winning streak. 6th game of the winning streak. Played by myself. My entire team was MG. So I was at the bottom of the scoreboard at 12-9. We won 16-4. But the ranks were kind of very unbalanced. We had 4 MGs and a gold over 3. They had 3 MGs and a gold over master and 3. So, you know. I didn't need to do anything because my team carried me. And that's really how it was. So that was the 6th game of the winning streak. Easy game, although I didn't do snit. 7th game of the winning streak was in Ancient. Ancient has been added to the competitive map pool. Rip in peace to Anubis. Anubis was a pretty good map. Only played it once, but I regret not playing it more because I liked Anubis in the only time I played it back in January 4th.
People liked it a lot, so yeah, sometimes it's unfortunate those operation maps, they literally get removed. I thought even that some of those maps you could still like download from the workshop or something, but sometimes they're even removed from the workshop. Because I still remember some maps I was playing like back in 2015 or 16 when there were operations, and they were kind of nice maps to play, but they're like completely gone. Can't find them anywhere anymore. Kind of sad.
Yeah, very unfortunate. You know what I mean? I'd like to play Anubis again, but rip in peace. But Backfire gave me the thoughts. He's like, "Hey, Rashon, you gotta play Ancient, man. No one knows how to play it. You gotta go in and get the easy wins." So I'm like, you know. I asked Vega, "Hey, you wanna play Ancients?" He's like, "Sure." And we went to play Ancients. And I didn't know what to expect. I played Ancient once back when it was a scrimmage map. Back in like October. I went 9-19, got destroyed. Cocksucker. I mean, anyway. What? Anyway, I had a friend that played in the game as well. He did better, but we still got our ass kicked. You know what I mean? It was not a good experience. Ancient was. But I was like, you know what? Let me just put my purse down. Let's just play Ancient. You know what I mean?
It's not a bad map. It's just... I don't know, if they have open mid and he's kind of strong, then it can be a bit hard, but otherwise it has like a lot of way, like it's not, you can, it's almost like A, B and C, you know, it has like 3 pathways almost on the map. Like
mid
you
is
have
like
A, you have B, and then you have mid.
Mid is huge. It's like a huge canal. You know, it's like a birth canal. Honestly, like
the only thing, birth canal. Jesus, damn.
It's huge. You know.
The only thing that kind of bothers me, like, everything kind of looks the same. So I don't know what the callouts are gonna be at the.
No idea. No clue. I didn't call out the entire game. Honestly, I have no clue. But
you know, it's like everything is gonna be the cubby or like the wall, the stone wall. Like everything is the same. You know, that's the problem.
Mid is the only place that really, you know, is very easy to call. But surprisingly, you know, we popped off. Now I was like, this must be a silver game, because I only pop off during silver games. You know what I mean? We all find our ceiling, you know what I mean? Messed up cocksucker, right? He has a Smurf, right? And he played with 3 people who are one is Silver 1, the other 2 are you know, very new to the game. It was basically a Silver Elite game on the other team. Mr. Cocksucker at 57 kills, you know. Whenever he plays with, you know, me and all the mid-gold Novas, he has, you know, high 30s, 40 kills because he is a DMG now, you feel me? But as you get higher in the map pool, or excuse me, the Q pool, skill Q pool, it is a lot more difficult to carry in those types of games, you know what I mean? But this was basically, a lot of the other games I played with Big is just a bit more flagrant in the fact that I was the Gold Nova 3, there was one Gold Nova 3 on the team, and the rest...
Wait, he's 3 already?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, and the rest of both teams were silvers, right? So basically the game was the team that... sorry, the Gold Nova 3 that plays better would win the game. Although, the problem is that they had a guy on their team who was brand new. They're brand new, so they basically had 2 silver 1s on their team, and we had 1 silver 1. Needless to say, we popped off, you know what I mean? Popped off, 36 kills in the game, easy. Made Ancient look very good. I grew a cock in this game. I had 11 first kills. We were not being a baiter bitch. You know, that's one thing I've been trying to work on, is not being a baiter bitch. We're trying to get those first kills, because I look at my match history a lot of times and I see I have 0 first kills and 0 first deaths. That's kind of small meat, you know? You gotta...
It's a small PP.
Yes, that's small PP, small meat energy, you feel me? You gotta go in, get those first kills, the entry frags, you feel me? I had 11 first kills, which means the game is great. Or the game was great, you know what I mean? Bega ranked back up to Gold Nova 1, which means he'll definitely not play with Europeans ever again. And that's how it be. We kicked ass, and even though I feel a bit invalidated by destroying a bunch of silvers, I destroyed the Gold Nova 3. I beat him, I killed him 9 times, he killed me 3 times. So, that's all I need to get some satisfaction, cocksucker. I destroyed the Gold Nova 3. That's all I care about. And that's how it be. You know what I mean? I'm still, so, oh, I'm not done.
No, really? I mean, no, I just need 2 minutes at toilet, really.
Oh, okay. We can take a break.
If we can take a break, yeah, please.
Yes, we can take a break, yes.
I'm old granny and my
Yes,
bladder
old granny needs to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
We'll be right back on the Punkery Show.
Thank you.
Yes. Welcome back, cocksucks, to the Punkery Show. We're almost done with our CS joke segments, you know what I mean? Gotta make sure we get the Rashon progress report. How close is Rashon to Gold Nova Master? You feel me? That would be the shock of the world if that were to happen, you feel me? Anyway, so let's continue on. I played a Dust 2 game. We had some Sam cocksuckers on the team. You feel me? You know, I don't usually collaborate with Sam, but I played my first game with Mug Christie Edge. Apparently he's MG now. Who knew? And yes, and with Eric Hun, who was also MG, obviously. Though Eric Hun does not play Dust 2, which is very surprising to me that Eric Hun does not play Dust 2, since everyone plays Dust 2. I guess every American plays Dust 2. I guess not every Europe does, because there's a lot of Turkish in the queue for Dust 2, you feel me? But that game obviously broke the 7-game winning streak, and rightfully so, because I, as Pucks would say, sucked a huge cock in that game. I was absolutely horrendous in that game. Went 11-22. The game was absolutely awful for me. You know what I mean? We had potato ADR. You feel me? 49 ADR. Potato. No trade kills. You know what I mean? Couldn't even bait correctly. You know? CT side, in reflection, I force bought every round. I didn't save it. Well, a single round, I don't think I did. That's part of the reason why we had the potato. You know what I mean? So, awful. Worst player in the game, you feel me? And it was 16-13. So, if we got it going, he could have. You know what I mean? But, Worst game in a long time for me, for sure. But at least you gotta look back and say, why was the game so snit? And I realized, because it was rare on CT's side that I had a fucking assault rifle. That's one of the reasons why. So you gotta make sure that you realize what goes wrong. But the 7-game winning streak went to a snit, going 11-22 in Dust 2. But we bounced back. We bounced back because the last game was a cash game. As Blister most famously has signified the map cash is whenever someone says cash, he's like, "Oh, guess is here, guess."
What a... Oh my god, this dude.
Yes, that. That is right. Oh, guess is here. Guess is playing. But we bounced back. I don't usually play cash. Cash was one of the fool's gold maps that I liked back when I was getting through the European grind. I ranked up to Silver 4 playing cash. That was a very fun game for me. 36 Hills. There's Europe, cheering me on, saying, "Nice, man." I remember him, he was a nice dude, but the subsequent cash games in Silver, a lot of them were either meme or not great. So I stopped playing cash, plus my win rate on the cash was 31% at the time, which is just a little better than Mirage. Because my Mirage win rate is horrendous. Yeah. So we did well at 23-14. Great game. ADR is still kind of potato. 7 to ADR is kind of potato. I want to at least have 80 plus, you feel me? Like, my profile says I have 89 ADR, you feel me? Which I need to stay up to that. 70, below 80 I think is a bit potato. What do you think is a potato ADR? Like the threshold?
Like 50? I don't know what it's honestly, I think usually you should have somewhere between 90 plus, I guess. 80 plus, 85 plus.
Yeah, I would say 80 plus at least, but I had 78, I think it's kind of potato, a little bit. I baited very well, I had 6 trade kills, you feel me? I think the more trade kills you have, the more baiter you are, a lot of trade kills, you feel me? There was a guy on the other team, I think he was queued with the rest of his team. He team killed in a 2v2. I don't know why he did that, because there was no one next to him. Parsa and I were on the other bomb site when he team killed his teammate. I guess he wanted a 1v2 for his montage, you know what I mean? So he kills Parsa, and then it's a 1v1. There's 8 seconds to go on the bomb plants, right, before it blows up. So I'm like, cocks, I've got an op. I need to close range this guy, I don't know. I'm pulling a FiveM here. Don't have any confidence because I have an op. I want a assault rifle in this situation. You feel me? Then he comes up, he peeks, and I no scope him right in the fucking chest. You know what I mean? Actually, I should say right in the balls, but no, I hit him in the chest, and the other team voted him off after that. So that was actually very good.
I saw that clip. I think no.
Yes, you
it
must
was
have.
Jamal.
Yes, Jamal. Jamal.
I felt sorry for him, but that was a stick shot actually. That was pretty good. Yes. I mean, yes, you were kind of not super a long range, but it still was a nice shot. I feel sorry for the dude too that got voted off. I mean,
no, the guy who got voted off, he's the one that team killed.
Oh, but in that situation, I mean, it was just a lucky shot. He could have not peeked or played it differently, but
yeah, he could have played time a bit more. Yeah,
he could have played time, and just dancing around. Cause if you didn't kill him in that second, I think in that split second you wouldn't have enough time to defuse. Cause I even think when you hit on no scope, and you went straight. Excuse me, you went straight to defuse. I think it was just right on time.
Basically.
So if he had played time a bit more, a split second, half second, I think he would get the defuse.
It's basically the time where you defuse the bomb, you hear the and you hear the "Get 'em, baby." Yeah, because usually you hear the special CT sounds thing. Oh, get 'em, baby. That's how it's done. Yes. When there's like less than a second to go before the bomb blows up, you know. So Jamal got voted off, and that's how it be. So that was my last game 3 days ago. Not that. But yes, I think we may be getting close to the Gold Nova Master level. For me, the problem is that not a lot of the games that I've played have been impressive, which is probably why the Glico 2 system, that's the CS Joke ranking system, is based off of whatever the fuck that means. I've seen a video about it, and I don't understand it. That's probably why I've not ranked up yet, because a lot of my games have been very mediocre, except the one where I destroyed all the silvers. So, that's how it be.
I think you need to be kind of like dominating for CSGO to promote you.
Yes, I've been dominating in some way in other lower ranks, you know, but I haven't really had a standout Gold Nova 3 game against Gold Novas since I got to Gold Nova 3. So, except for the cash game, I guess, but that was still 3. Problem is that the problem is when Must plays, I'm never gonna be the best player, usually. I think I've only fragged better than Must twice in the games I've played with him. One was actually not even then. I was top of the scoreboard, but he had more kills. There was the Nuke game where I got the ace, right? The Nuke game, I had the ace, he had 36 kills, I had 34. And there was an Inferno game where I had 28 kills, he had 30. But usually, when Mus is in the game, just not gonna be better than him. So that's how. I mean,
Mus is practicing a lot too. People like just think he's like, yeah, he's gifted and he has high ceiling, but I think a lot of it's work. People just think, oh, he's so good, but like he DMs a lot. He plays versus bots, even on aim bots and stuff like that. So you know, he deserves it. In my opinion.
Yeah, he's got a higher ceiling literally because he's like, you know.
I mean, he does
huge.
Have.
He's 6'8".
Okay. Yeah, and he eats like what 5,000 calories a day or something.
Imagine that.
Imagine being like a mother or something, right? You have a family and you have 3 sons like that. I'm pretty sure like you would literally spend your entire salary to just feed your kids. Like legit.
That is true. I mean, listen, you know, the Netherlands, I think, have one of the tallest average people in the world, you know. That's why CandyAss is 8-inch dick. Anyway, so that is the last 8 or 9 games I've played in CS Joke, you feel me? And I gotta get the practice in, you feel me? I need to play my Smurf a bit more, you know. I gotta do some shit I usually would not do, you know. That's what I gotta do. You know, I've not won a single game on my Smurf, so it feels good about that.
Yeah, but you played like with friends, no? With like Valeras and stuff.
Yeah, I played Valeras a couple times.
So did you teach him? Oh, I said I won't comment.
The thing about Valeras is that you have to teach him based on his own homophobia. You know what I mean? There are times when like he tails people, like tails his teammates on where he's going. Right? There have been times where on Dust 2, they have 2 people car. There's a guy car and he goes car too, and you know, you never see 2 people car in Dust 2, right? So next time I play with him, I have to be like Valeras.
There's literally, sorry to interrupt, but there was literally a play back in 2015 or 16 already. I played with French people a bit back then, and some like quite good French people. And there was like a play they did on Inferno, which they literally called Idiot. Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah, because no one would expect it. And it's literally like putting 2 people in the same spot people wouldn't expect. So for example, you know where the dark is in like beside Inferno?
Yes.
The little dark corner.
The dark
right?
area, yeah.
You put 2 people there. And like they will check 1 and they'll spray, but they won't expect second or like first oranges. You know where the first oranges are? Like when you come on the side, like the blue barrels or something that people
Oh yes,
sometimes
yes,
stand
yes,
on.
yeah.
Like
Or
in that
the,
little gap, you place two people, and they like you put one like a bit more forward, and they will maybe kill him, and then there will be second guy behind him. They won't be able like to see that well. It's like literally playing an idiot, and usually they play it like after the post plant, you know, because not like at the beginning of the round or something, but like when you're a terrorist, you plant a bomb, and then all the enemies will expect you that you cover two different spots, right? That you like take two different post plants positions, but they literally take one and they play together. Because it's like unexpected. Everyone expects you to spread, you know, spread two players around and cover two, just cover two
That's right,
areas
yeah.
or whatever, right? So maybe Valeras is doing that, you know. Maybe he's a French or something.
Not too sure about that. You know, maybe that's the results of how he does it, but you know, I'm not too sure he's doing that knowing what he's doing. But what I was gonna say is that, you know, whenever next time if I play the Blares and he goes to the same spot that someone is, I've gotta, you know, because obviously he's a bit homophobic. You know what I mean? You have to use that homophobia to
Call him out on it.
yeah, to call him out on it. And it's like, Valeras, what I notice what you do is that you follow people to places. Now, what you gotta do, yeah, it is. What you gotta do is that you have to know which position you're gonna go to. If you are rotating to a different bomb site, right, and someone else is going with you, you can't go there with the intention of following someone. It's as if they're going there on coincidence. You know, you have to, once you get to that bomb site, you gotta go to your own spot to try to find the cocksucker. What I see you doing is that you're basically looking at the guy's back as you're rotating. You some kind of batty fish? You trying to look at man ass? As you both walk? He's like, he'll be probably, I don't know how I'll say, but he'll be like, what the fuck? No? So I'm gonna be like, yeah, of course. So you've gotta not follow people. Even if you're following somebody, think of it as a coincidence. You go to the bomb site and you try to find your own spot to try to find where the cocksucker is. You know what I mean? Because usually what will happen if Valeras is following somebody, if somebody kills the guy Valeras is following, then I'm not too sure if you can rely on Valeras to get the trade. And both of you will basically get your ass kicked. You know what I mean? It'll be a 5v3 very quickly. So, you can't be looking at a man's ass as you go somewhere. You have to take your own initiative. You're a boss, right? You're into your entrepreneurship, right? You have to take your own lane and do your own thing. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta use his own homophobia against him, and that'll make him learn how to play the game. See, everybody learns different ways. But for Valeras, you gotta use his homophobia against him. That's how it is. You know what I mean? For you, I'm not too sure what. I know that you're a level 10 Facet's global elite fast.
What the hell? I'm not even. I don't even play Faceit that much. I'm not even level 10.
Oh.
So that's wrong.
Oh well, you're global elite, not a nuke, but your global elites.
Oh, that's wrong too. I lost my rank. So.
Okay, former global elite. You know what I mean? But the not a nuke thing is correct. You know, but if you were learning the game, obviously.
That game was trash though. We played. Fucking Fishini knifing us and stuff from the beginning of the round. Crystal literally, or whoever. There were two people on our side who had like 6k and they didn't drop.
Well, they probably don't know, you know. Crystal had some good shots though. She killed me with the op. She like peeked out and then killed me instantly. And
I kept killing you though, so you can't complain.
Well,
literally kept running into my arms. I don't know what's that.
Well, listen. All right, there was one round where I dinked you first, and then you killed me. if I had an E key instead of a Galil, I think it was, I would have killed you. But the game is just great. That's just how it be. You know what I mean?
The game sucks.
Yes, the game sucks. Well, that's good with the Punkery show. I didn't know we were here for an hour and a half. That's kind of awkward. No? But that's good with the Punkery show. You know how it be. Enjoy your beta tester. Make sure you pay attention to detail. Go in, use your big brain. Put your purse down. Not leave your purse, because you're a woman. But still, put your purse down and grow a clock. Alright? Act like you've been there before. And make sure that you do all you can to find all the bugs and all that, and do a good job. Yeah.
So I'm supposed to find Warlord?
Yes. He's still a small little bug, you know what I mean? But that's how it be. That'll the Punkery show that's dead, and we'll see y'all next time for Cash. This is Rashon. Hopefully next time I'll be in Gold Nova Master fraudulently, and we'll see you next time on the